All right. No laces. Right back at it with another show, post game, OU versus Florida State. And geez, they are here going crazy. Hey, can y'all pipe it down? Gee. Nah, but we out here a very how would you describe this? A very close, what you say, so close but so far away.
I mean,
give me your initial thoughts while I, get this video shared and all that.
It goes about the way of the whole season, man. You have all the opportunities, miss a field goal, you fumble on a good drive at the end of the game. Yeah. That's the way the cookie crumbles this year, man. But I mean, the running backs look pretty good. The young boys at tackle and guards look good at times, look bad at times. Yeah.
Okay, so who exactly was out there on the offensive lineman? Who was starting again?
Savion Byrd.
Which number was he? Do you remember?
59.
Okay.
He was at guard. Then you had Tyler Guyton at tackle. And then you had Aaron Parks at tackle. At the other tackle. Parks. Yeah. And it honestly, it seemed like when Florida State knew that they was gonna pass and blitz, like, oh, you had nothing for it. And like, it wasn't just a line. Like, Javante Barnes got, he got boots north on a blitz pickup a couple times. I mean, he just needs to hit the weight room.
Yeah, that's just that freshman stuff. Because I saw that too. I was like, wow, like that boy got blasted. But
yeah, that brought me back to flashbacks that I did not want to have. I know all about them feelings right there, buddy. Them is not good.
But no, it's not a good feeling. I've definitely gotten flattened trying to block, pick up a blitz. Too. Yeah. Oh man, that just make it even worse.
Yeah. It's like, cuz I really am on the highlight.
Like, I'm a highlight right now, son. Yeah, you made the tape.
Yeah.
So, but they put up a good fight, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They tried. Florida State, probably wasn't the team that I thought they would be. To me, if they was who we thought they were, they should have beat OU by more. But you see what I'm saying? It just, just stop it. Anyway, we got my cuz Hawk Jr. in the chat. He said, "Grade Justin Bro's career at OU." Now, why would you do that? Why would you ask me that? Not right now. Right now? After the game? Oh, goodness. Justin Bros. John Marshall Burr representing, alumni, Go Bears. I really like the kid. Working on his second degree at OU. You know what I mean? Putting in work out there. He has been the quintessential teammate. Been a good guy. As far as on the field, I mean, I don't really have to say much because I'm not going to slander the kid.
I was going to say, don't you do it.
I'm not going to do it because
don't you do it.
Because he mean a lot, honestly, to the program. He did a good job, like, far as rallying the troops. We all know what he did, man. And we know he probably wasn't the greatest player that we've ever had at OU, but boy tried. Played with a lot of heart. And if I had to give him a grade, which I don't really want to do.
Don't do it.
The man asked for a grade. I gotta give him something, don't I? I gotta give. Let me give him a. I'm just gonna set it a C. I'm gonna set it a C because the on the field play wasn't the greatest, but the off the field stuff kind of make up for, kind of balances it out. So maybe a C plus at best. What say you, Marks? Or do you just want to avoid that?
I'm avoiding all Just Bros questions because you answered it the best of its ability.
That's about as best as you can answer that question, I think.
Yep.
Because good kid and good kid, good family.
Yeah. And I mean, he played hard. You know what I'm saying? And he actually got burned. So, hey, man.
My boy Hart Jr. came back. He said, good leader, but he will be a good coach. I can agree with that. He does seem like he could be. He'll be a good motivational type of coach in that sense. People who can't do teach. That's what they say. So, not to be too disrespectful. All right, let's move on. So, Dylan Gabriel. What do you think about his performance out there? I mean, threw the ball 24 times. 14 completions, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, got sacked 6 times. 6. It's not a typo. And so that just goes to the inconsistency of the offensive line that you was talking about a little second ago. And it's just, hey, man, they going to get better. I mean, they'll get better as they play, but hey, that was rough. That was rough to look at. Like anytime they knew it was a passing down, Dylan Gabriel might as well just snapped the ball and took off running.
Yeah.
Because it was bad.
But that was their first time playing together.
Yeah.
Like
tough situation.
Like lightweight. Some of them they lightweight almost their first snaps in the game, like almost. You know what I'm saying? So,
and with all that, with the fact that we weren't definitely were not at full strength, and most players didn't even play and stuff like that. They played a hell of a game for it to be a lot of these dudes' first time even really playing. And we did see Javonte Barnes, who has had a lot of playing time. He had 108 yards, average 4 yards a carry, and a touchdown. Gavin Sawchuk, though, had 100 yards, average 6.7, had a touchdown. But the fumble really threw off his performance because he was having a nice showing, I think. Especially, had the nice little touchdown run, had a couple big runs, had a 25-yarder earlier in the game. But he looked good. Now, he looked kind of like more of what I'm used to seeing around here, as far as until the fumble. And Javonte Barnes was okay, but it was, again, a couple runs where, you know what? I'm not even going to go there. Javonte Barnes looked good, okay? And I'll just leave it at that. What you think about the young studs out there at the running back position?
I mean, I hate to be the first one to even say this, but Gavin Sawchuk should probably be the starter next year. Even though he did fumble.
You said it. You said it first. I did not say it first. I did not want to say
the first one to say it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Looks like Gavin Sawchuk should be running back number 1. Let's start it down. Start the controversy down.
Start it down.
He just had more pop, man. Even when he was running between the tackles, man, I was like, man, give him a chance between the tackles, and then he popped it.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like he just got his speed and his cuts is a little bit better.
And his frame.
I don't know what's gonna happen over the summer.
Yo, his frame is a lot better than I thought. I thought he would look a lot skinnier. He looked like he did a good job in the weight room. Looked like Smitty did a good job with it so far. And he's just a freshman. Got a long way to go.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh yeah, continue. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, but I think both of them is gonna be good. I don't think we're gonna have nothing to worry about. I mean, the production is gonna be there from either one of those guys or Chip plus the young boys coming in and the Washington transfer. So running back position is solid. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that we
Solid.
found out tonight.
We did
Solid.
find out tonight. I agree with that because with Ed Gray getting out the way, or excuse me, moving on, we do. I think the young freshmen look good, look studly, and with the like you mean with the guys coming in, then the transfer, like you say, hey man, I'm okay. I feel okay. I feel a lot better than I felt um earlier this morning about the running back position heading into next year because they look decent. They look pretty good.
I mean, seeing the way that we really couldn't pass block, for them to be able to stay in the game, basically just running the ball, was actually kind of cool to see. Like they could actually lean on it, and Levy was seeing it, and he was actually calling some different kind of run plays. I mean, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good to see for real because it was just a little shotgun handed off over to the side, a little zone play. I mean, listen, got tired of that all year. Showed a couple different wrinkles today. Did a couple things. Especially, I like, man, they need to run up inside a little bit more, if you ask me. Because some of those plays seem to be the ones that they hit on. Just those straight trying to hit it to the outside. I mean, they work sometimes. Like that misdirection they did. Javante Barnes, I think it was his last touchdown he scored that towards the end there. Was that our last touchdown?
Yeah, Javante Barnes.
Yeah, that was a good play. That was a good play, and I would not have called that run play on that third down right there. So that was nice, and we could have crushed him if that didn't work.
But they see they must like Florida State must have always had a light box, like third and it's like 6 and over. Like they had to have a super light box because they was running the ball just about every time, and they was getting first downs on third and long by running what wasn't a draw, but just basically off tackle or guard pull. But I just would love to see a tight end and a fullback or two tight ends just a couple times.
That's just a few.
You know what I'm saying?
Mix up a little. All right, hold on. Let me get some of these guys in the chat. What's up, everybody out there? We got Mike Wilkinson. He said, I'm rather impressed with the fight the Sooners gave tonight. I hope next season is much better with our new recruits. Agreed. Sooner Cowboys. Here you go. Talking about OU sucks again. 6-7. Yikes. Yeah. This is not the season we wanted. We definitely didn't. Would have rather ended it tonight with that 7-6. At least have a winning season. Didn't turn out that way, but we're gonna stay optimistic around here. I don't know what you doing. Hall Jr. said if Dylan just take off and run, it's a different game, but that's not his strength. That's true. Like if he has some feet where he can kind of like what's his name? Travis, the dude from Florida State.
Yeah.
The way he was getting up out of there now, granted, he put him in the situation with the offensive lineman that we had going on tonight, and it might end up the same. Who knows? But yeah. That might be the only way he wouldn't have got sacked 6 times. Is if he just had a little bit more athleticism to get out the way, because man, it was rough on him. I can't imagine being
But
back
he
there.
did it. I mean, he didn't do too bad of a job getting away from the stuff he was getting away from. Like, because it was some of them times, man, he made some magic happen.
Right.
So, I mean, that's what happens when you have to start 4 new people on the offensive line.
Right, for real.
Well, 3.
Right, my boy Hawks. Oh, my bad. No, I was just saying, my boy Hawks say Barnes plays similar to DeMarco Murray. I see why you recruited him, a patient back. Jimmy Satterfield, I'm gonna leave that alone. Jimmy Satterfield says 6-7. We're back in the 90s again. Okay, all right. All right, guys. It's rough. We know it's tough right now. Mike Wilkinson said, I'm a defensive fan. Did OU recruit any good offensive linemen in this class? They did have, who you say? Oza. What's his name?
Ozada, a
Zada
6'7" dude.
Howland.
Yeah.
It's a 6'7" dude. We got my guy, Caden Green.
Yep.
Look like he's gonna be a stud if you ask me.
I mean, I guess
Joshua Bates.
when did Jacob Sexton get hurt? Did he get hurt like first play or in the warm-ups?
I don't know. I missed that because I was looking for him. And I ain't gonna lie, because the very beginning of the game, it was kind of shaky for me. So like my attention span was getting thrown off. I had a lot going on at the beginning of the game. But so I might have missed whatever happened to him. But I was looking for him and I was like, where the hell is Sexton? So maybe he got hurt.
Yeah. They said he got hurt. And he was on crutches. So yeah. I mean, yeah, man. And like that was the backup to the backup.
My boy Sooner Cowboy said he got hurt in the first quarter. Appreciate you, boss. He also said, yeah, Jimmy Satterfield, this was just a football season to forget. Yes, it really is. This is one of those, like, okay, y'all remember Venables' first year? That was trash. Like, hopefully that's what we can say in a couple of years, be like, this was just a terrible, terrible moment that we had to live through and come over. And he said, yeah, yeah, Big Sexy got hurt on our first drive. Okay. He said we will not, Jimmy said at some point, he said we will not get any better until we get a different quarterback. Now, I think that, to me, that's like the most obvious thing to me. Like, and not even to just jump on Dylan Gabriel, but I understand what you're saying though, because no matter what, listen, we can have the best team, the best offensive line, and we could be at our full strength. I just personally believe Dylan Gabriel always gonna miss those throws. Like some of those throws, he just shoots it high. His mechanics is off. I don't know what to say, and he's not terrible at all. It's not terrible.
If your defense, he got a good point. I was finna say if your defense can make more stops, but then if you ever come down to a crucial drive, it gets real tough. It gets real dicey.
Do you feel like Dylan Gabriel could actually like on that last drive, like you see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like that would have been, and although, those penalties was terrible. That was ridiculous. That was just a shit show.
That's what. But like, is it really Dylan's fault?
That wasn't his fault. Because a lot
of the times it has been penalties.
Yes,
and a lot of the times on the last drive they just false start. They need to calm down on this going super fast. That's the thing.
Man, I'm over that. They need to. All right, we need to get up. Didn't we? We already did this, guys. Like didn't we already do this in the mid 2000s? Like, can we get past that? I'm so sick of this hurry up all the time. It's stressing the defense out. It just ain't. I'm trying to figure out the actual point sometimes.
Yeah, but like I understood it because it was 55 seconds left and we had to go fast, so we completed a pass over the middle. But then it was like false start holding, false start, sack, ball game.
Yeah, that's bad.
Completion, false start, holding, sack, ball game. I think that's how it went. Like this terrible.
Oh, it was bad. It was hard to watch, but no, I just feel like he had a, better quarterback, a little bit better. He's come up there with a little better command, calm these guys down. Kind of like what Florida State's quarterback was doing. You know what I'm saying? But that was that was an overall rough situation with the O-line. I don't even really it's not much I can say about that. I can't blame Dylan for none of that. But it was just,
So
man,
I mean, like,
that was hard to watch at times for me. Looking at the O-line, it was just rough.
like they just wasn't in sync. And I mean, I'm not even mad at Dylan. I'm not even coming out thinking like he missed a whole bunch of throws. Like,
It was a touchdown he missed. Kind of close in there. Luckily, I think did we end up scoring that drive? But he missed somebody. It was like towards the end of the game, like right. You remember he threw he tried to look like he tried to throw as hard as he could, and he just missed him in the end zone. I can't remember who it was he missed. Maybe Farouk, maybe. But
but
other than that, it wasn't bad today. Like as far as misses, like I said, he only missed like one or two throws, like that I would have been like, oh hell. But other
but
than that, it was all right. But go ahead.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, if the defense could have came up with a couple more stops and just make a couple more plays on offense, hold on to the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little stuff that and time management. Like, it's just little stuff that ain't too bad. Like you could tell like the defense is better than that crap show that they showed around the Texas middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of optimistic. Is basically what I'm saying. Like, it looks like they're going in the right direction. I ain't saying they finna be 9-3 or something. You know what I mean? But I think they have a winning season, maybe
Right.
8-5, something like that. But yeah, man. And then when Jackson Arnold come in, like, we'll see what he talking about.
Right.
But
But
Dylan is
boy,
gonna be good enough. But it's gonna be the stuff around him is what make that team.
yes, you're not finna. Dylan Gabriel's not gonna take over a football game and win you the game, in my opinion. Like he's not
Nah,
the type of quarterback that's finna say, "All right, guys, here we go. Put it on my shoulders. We got this. Hey, you settle down." Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Just like the guy that's gonna come out here and just get it done. Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers. He's none of that. Okay,
nah.
he's a
Like,
cool
I can't
quarterback.
see him taking the ball from the 25, 10 straight passes.
Exactly. 10 straight passes out here dropping dimes.
Mm.
Yeah, but see, we got hold on. We said Sooner Cowboy said Dylan Gabriel wasn't the worst QB. He just isn't the QB OU needed to win close games this season. That's kind of what I'm saying in a nutshell.
Big facts.
He just he's okay. It's just when I need him to go win me the game, he can't do it. And we used to having quarterbacks that can do that around here. That's all. That's really all I'm saying. It's not that he's just so trash or nothing like that. It's just he's not gonna be the person that's gonna take you over the top.
Like
And
what
that's
we
what
said,
that and that's what we need.
the playmaker, like, I think Marvin Mims is an NFL caliber player, but like, we don't have that NFL caliber player that can get him the ball to make those plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. CD Lamb not
And
out there.
like, yeah. And then we don't like the running backs is still too young, especially without Eric Gray. But they
Yes.
still ran for 200 some yards.
They're gonna be okay.
They gonna be all right. So, you know what I'm saying? If the defense can step up and hold people to, you know what I'm saying,
People.
around 20 points, you know
This
what
is
I'm
what
saying?
I know what they
We'd
want
be
to do.
pretty Gucci.
The facts of the matter is we want Jackson Arnold, brother. We want Jackson Arnold to come in like and somehow end up playing quarterback next year. Wishing nothing bad on Dylan Gabriel. But I know the feeling that everybody's feeling. I'm serious. We want somehow Jackson Arnold to play next year. And guys, he's a freshman, so we can't expect like he'll come out here and be so much better than Dylan Gabriel. Like maybe he'll hit some of the throws that we wish Dylan Gabriel can make. But Dylan Gabriel just has a lot more seasoning. He's going to be better for the job next year, especially with a year under his belt, under this offense. He might figure some things out to where he'll be able to hit some of them throws that he's missing a little bit. And it's just a couple key throws a game. It's not a lot. It's just a few. If you look at his stats, they actually all right. And I know the stats tell a lot of the story, not the whole story. So, but man, I can't wait to see Jackson Arnold just like everybody else, because I think that's when the program is going to take off.
You
Let's keep it real.
It gotta hold water, man. Gotta hold water. Gotta hold the water.
That's true.
Because, like, you go from a guy who's 5-6 picks,
hey,
to
my boy,
who knows how many picks Jackson Arnold's gonna be out here throwing as a true freshman.
Okay, 5-6 picks. Jackson Arnold probably gonna throw about 9, 10, 11 probably as a true freshman, and that could be the difference between a couple games, but not. But that type of thing is gonna have to happen. I mean, it's just facts. Like, boy gonna have to just play and make mistakes and learn from his mistakes. And hopefully, if you build a good enough team around him, they might can hide some of the mistakes. But that's the same thing like with Dylan Gabriel, what you're saying. I'm just thinking by the time Jackson Arnold gets in there, we'll have a much better football team. You know what I'm saying, than we do right now. So hopefully his mistakes when he first started playing won't cost us too many games, if that makes sense. And my boy Jimmy said he didn't miss that much because we ran the ball all the time today. So he basically like that's why Dylan did. He only missed 1 or 2 throws and he ain't lying about it. We ran the ball like 60-something, 70 times. It was a lot. It was a lot of running. And hey, like I talked about on last show, play defense, run the football. That's what I want to see. And we almost won the game by running the football. Like 3 points off. I mean, we probably a saw Chuck fumble and another play away from winning that football game. Mike Wilkerson says, going forward, do we retain Ted Roof as defensive coordinator or go with a different defensive coordinator? I'm gonna let you answer that, Marcus.
I don't think he's gonna be there too much longer, but I don't think he's going after this year, to be honest with you. Because Ted Roof ain't never spent no more than 3-4 years any place anyway.
True.
But I don't know if he's gonna be gone after 1 year. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't see Venables. Yeah, I don't see Venables doing that. I don't see him like just getting rid of the butt. You know what I mean? But I don't know exactly how much play calling or whatever whose percentage of what. But I could see Venables taking over the play caller if he haven't already. I can see that, and I think that'd be a good idea, to be quite honest with you. I think he should just, for real, I think he should be Venables. And then my concern is that I don't know if this is going to work with Jeff Levitt, this offensive system that we got going on here. I like a lot of the things that he does. Now, I'm just thinking out loud, y'all. Y'all let me know. But I'm not sure if this is what I want to see. Be quite honest with you. Am I tripping? Or what? Because this hurry up offensive thing, I like it at times, but brother, you got to learn how to slow it down when it's time to slow it down.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to phrase it just like this. I would not be sad or happy if he took a head coaching job someplace real soon.
Oh, like UTEP or something? Yeah.
I would not. Anywhere. Go anywhere. I would not be sad. But
I
Jackson Arnold ran that same offense in high school. So
to perfection in high
to
school too.
perfection.
The boy looked, man, damn good doing it. So I mean, hey, I want to see it work. I mean, maybe it does look different under Jackson Arnold. You know, a lot of
Or
those.
maybe a quarterback, or once he's able to trust that he can use the quarterback run game more. You know what I'm saying?
But
Because
that's
a lot of
vital.
times,
That's vital to that because it's basically like the a Baylor style, like a Art Brown style
mm-hmm.
offense. But like you do need that of somebody that can take off running like Robert Griffin.
Or what was it, Bryce Petty?
Oh, Petty. You know what I'm
Petty
saying?
was cold.
Yeah. You know what I think? Yes, you need all of that. You need those type of players. Like so Jackson Arnold, and he can move. So it probably will look a lot different when he come in there.
But then again, Levy has to use that, calling type of plays too, to make the defense respect it. Because they, like, even the times when Dylan was keeping it, like they really wasn't respecting Dylan in the run game. So that's why they was crashing so hard and blowing a lot of them plays up.
Right. Hey, Jimmy said, why do we have Rose covering the 6'7" wide receiver? Man, I'm glad he gone. Hey. Oh man. That
Hey
was
man, like I
terrible.
don't know.
But hey.
Like, I mean, like, do you even be like, coach, like, really, dog? Really, dog? I done had to cover Jamar Chase, old buddy in Minnesota, and
Jefferson.
now I got to cover 6'7", 6'7", bruh, 6'7",
Yeah, and probably the shortest dude in the defensive backfield. Down
bruh.
here covering the 6'7" guy. I can't
Literally
stand those type
almost
of
a
things.
foot taller than him.
Oh, can I mention something? Let me
Yeah,
mention something before it slips my mind. The game management has to get better next year. The
has to.
game, the fact that we wasted 2 timeouts in the third quarter, I mean, inexcusable. And when we did it, I'm sitting here like, man, it might come back to haunt us. Because
Nah, I knew it.
it always does in a close game. What the hell are you doing wasting timeouts, brother? In the third quarter, I'll give you one, mate, one, okay? We get one just to like avoid a penalty or something like that. But you cannot just burn 2 timeouts, man, in the third quarter. You gotta have at least 2 coming down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? And this has happened multiple times throughout the season where game management's just been kind of poor. And I don't know who's keeping track or checking that on the coaching staff, but they need to step it up. And if you can't do it, you need to go on somewhere else. How about that?
Oh, hey man, listen. And how about the onside? How about the squib kick right before half?
What do
Granted, he missed it, but I was just like, man, listen, if another coach freaking squib kicks it right before half and gives the team the ball at the freaking 40, it's like, really, dog? Really? They got 3 timeouts. I don't like the Chiefs scored in 13 seconds.
like seriously?
And they was on like the 20. And so you gonna get in the ball at the 40? Like,
Wasn't good.
man, I was just like, bruh, we just yeah. Game management.
Game management.
Now that is so, like, we not supposed to be seeing stuff like that and be critiquing stuff like that as fans. You know what
All
I
right.
mean? So that has to get better. That's like a D on the coaching staff. Whoever's in charge of that, Yeah, you get a D, homie.
You
I
get,
almost want to give you an
you get a D.
F.
Yeah, that was bad. So gotta do better out there. Um, oh man, but hey, the one good thing about today is this season's over.
Ooh.
Lord, I mean, this season's over. We can move on. We can take our top 5 recruit class, move on to the next year, and hopefully we keep building on that and just keep building. And these guys gel and get better. And these young freshmen get in that weight room. Because I see a lot of potential out there, but a lot of potential that they just need to get bigger, stronger. So like, and get more experience and things like that. And Gavin Cha should be starting. And then we should probably and and man, I can't wait to see the next group of backs because I'm happy because if this is what we've ran the ball. I heard it's a stat. Was it 10 out of the 12 games? They ran the ball more than they threw the ball. And I'm happy to see that. Let's run the ball, play defense. We're going to win a lot of football games if we do that. And the defense, like I said, they improved throughout the season. I did see the improvement. I just think they need the horses, excuse me, for lack of a better term, but they need the guys to come out there and execute straight up. They just need better players out there executing, and we got some studs coming in, but they're gonna need experience. So it's still gonna be another year, maybe, that we're gonna have to watch these mistakes from these young guys and come through it. But hey, man, there was nothing great happen overnight. It takes a little time. So, and you're right. So the Cowboys said the nightmare is over. Yes, it's over. Let's wake up. Hopefully, listen. We cannot lose 7 games next year. How many games is acceptable to lose next year? And I know we don't want no losses, but let's be real. We know we're gonna lose a couple games. I'm going with
5 at the max.
this is what I was gonna say. I want at least a 3-loss team. Goddamn 4 at the max is what I've been saying. But you say 5, that's more realistic. That's more realistic. But I'm thinking 4 max. Nah. Like, damn it. Come on now. Because we played a lot of close games this year that we could have won.
Yeah,
And I think if we did lose, what I'm saying, like, if they could take the steps, if the coaching staff and the team is improving like they should, I think we should at least take 3 losses off of there, man. You know what I'm saying? We took 7 this year. Come on, you can at least, I think if a little bit better team, he can at least cut that down to 4. And personally, I want 3 at the most. You know what I mean? But I'm being optimistic, I guess. Because, oh, shoot. I mean, come on. Now, hold on. We got a 5th-year starting quarterback. Come on now. Dylan Gabriel. Step it up.
I mean, Dylan come back. Farouk come back. Stoops is coming back.
I don't want to say what I really want to say, but I kind of want to say it. The best thing could happen is, yeah. Maybe I should not say that. But
No,
I'm
you
just
shouldn't.
saying. I'm just saying, like, nothing serious. But maybe just, hey, just go and get him out there. The best thing that happens is we can go and get Jackson Arnold. I'll say it that way. The best thing that happened is somehow during the season we can go ahead and get Jackson Arnold out there. Damn it. And hopefully it don't cost losing 5 games when it happens.
Listen.
That's bad what I just said. I didn't listen. I shouldn't
You
say
really think we would only lose 5 games with Jackson Arnold starting the whole season? That's being very optimistic. Like, I think he's good. But this is 2 freshmen. 2 freshmen. 5 games. I mean,
Yes,
it could happen.
yes. Damn it! If
It could
he is who he
happen.
say he is, Trevor Lawrence won a national championship. Goddamn me, hey, I give plenty of examples now of freshmen coming in here balling.
Yeah, but
Now,
look
who
at them
is?
defenses that they played with.
I hear you. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
And
saying he
them
win a national
offenses
championship.
that they had.
I'm not saying hell. What did Caleb Williams do? What did like plenty of people? Let's just keep it
Caleb
real.
Williams lost 2 games, didn't he?
He lost 2 games. I mean, that's what I'm
And how
saying.
many
Like,
did he start?
uh,
4?
nah, it was a little more than that, I think, right? Because he came in Texas game. He came in since the 5th game of the season. So he started about 6 games, probably.
So 4-2
4-2, probably, yeah.
or 7-2. I mean 5-2
Oh yeah, whatever.
with the
But
bowl game.
I'm not saying he's supposed to do
But
that. But hey, listen, that's fine.
that's a high bar.
But listen, would you
That's
rather
a Heisman Trophy winner.
listen? Would you win 5? Would you rather take 5 losses with Dylan Gabriel or 5 losses with Jackson Arnold? Because damn it, I don't see too. I
You
don't
already
think.
know the answer.
No, I got you, but I'm saying I don't think. What I'm saying is I don't think we'll lose that many more games, if not none more than if Jackson Arnold was out there. And I know that's messed up for me to say because Dylan Gabriel's going to be a 5th-year senior, but I'm just keeping it real, just looking at the talent wise. Now I know he's going to make rookie mistakes, but hell, I see Dylan Gabriel making kind of some rookie mistakes sometimes.
And
Maybe that was just his.
But like you gotta. Well, we'll know. We'll know around let's say before August. We'll start knowing. The people will start saying it's a different spin on the ball when Jackson Arnold's out there.
Yes, I think that's coming immediately.
So
No,
we'll know.
When is he? Is he coming in the spring?
He's coming after the Under Armour game.
After the spring game, when we go to it, I almost can guarantee you I'm going to get on this microphone and say Jackson Arnold's arm is at least 50% better than this guy. Dude, I mean, just looking at it on film. But now I got to see it in person. I still haven't seen it in person, so that's different. But looking at it on film, boy got better arm already. I can tell you right now. But we'll see. You're young. But Dylan Gabriel, what is he, 5'10"?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He about my height, yo. He can't even, yo. I can only throw it so hard, son. Just keeping it real out here.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
I'm
Let's just keep it real. Come
that
on.
he can throw the balls over the line. Listen, if he around our height, hey man, them boys is tall out there, man.
But that's what I'm saying. If we get a legit QB, legit arm status out here, legit height, man, it's gonna be something to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, it's gonna look a lot better, I think.
Man, so we can hit some crossing routes, some over the
Like,
middle joint.
seriously. Like the one he should have threw to Drake Stoops when he threw it to the sideline and when the corner dropped back, and he should not have thrown that, but he's winding up early as hell, taking too long. Delivery is long as hell. But yeah, stuff like that. We can be correct. That could be a first down versus, you know what I'm saying, incompletion.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been looking at that all year. Like all year. And he's still to be 5'10", whatever he is. The boy plays good football. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He's all right. But we all know what we looking at. We know we need a little better than that out there. So I think that's all everybody's saying is just, respect. We remember the Dylan Gabriel year.
Yep.
Or years. We'll see. We'll see.
Depending on who you tell it, who you ask.
He died. Shout out to him though. But
Yes, sir.
But other than that, guys, shoot. What do we guess we just look forward to the next season, brothers.
Yeah. It's gonna be better.
I think it's gonna be better than this for sure. Obviously. So, but that's what's up. 6 and 7 took the L 35-32 to Florida State in the Cheez-It whatever bowl in Orlando, Florida. What a tragic season that we had to live through. Oh my God, I can't do it but laugh. But hey, the raccoon class was top notch.
Top notch.
Top notch raccoon. So we could just match that with the play on the field. Oh my goodness. Jimmy said depressing year. Yes, Jimmy, depressing. Well, we done. It's over. We made it through, guys. So shoot.
Yep.
Jeez, Lord. So now we can look forward.
Man.
We 0-0.
Listen, New Year's is this weekend, so hey man, let's leave all of this in 2022 and start fresh 2023.
Every bit of it.
So when everybody wake up Monday or re-wake up from going to sleep on Monday, just the OU season was in 2022. We looking forward to top 5 recruiting class. Let's go, BV.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. But yeah, other than that, y'all, good show, man. I appreciate everybody who stopped in the chat. Please hit the like button on your way out. If you ain't subscribed, please subscribe. If you hear my voice, if you're watching the show in the present, in the future, whenever, please subscribe to the show. We're trying to grow. This is a show from the fans, for the fans, all of that type of stuff we used to say. But yeah. We'll holler at y'all next time. And we'll be back as soon as we can. As soon as we get some news, as soon as we're going to come